Okay, guess I'll, switch over to the game. You know, I kind of do have to admit that my, my recent stream of World of Horror was kind of, uh, half-hearted. But, I mean, I don't know. Okay, so, we got a bunch of ice. But, I mean, whenever it comes to playing games with, like, nobody watching, you tend to get and just not really want to do some things. It's kind of disheartening, to be honest, to be not really having anybody to talk to. I guess I don't know. I don't. Why am I? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. But I basically took the weekend off because I had to go to bed earlier so I could wake up earlier so I could take care of my grandmother since my mom was out of town at a reenactment that's too far away for us to go there and come back. And then I didn't do Monday because I was still basically transitioning back to my usual scheduling. But yeah, it's like if I were to do a 3 hour stream with that schedule, I would have had to start it earlier. So the main problem with this isn't that we don't have enough lithium brine, it's the fact that it's taking forever. But I mean, we're kind of getting a backlog now. Uh, okay, so I don't need half this stuff. But I have it in case I need it. Okay, grab the bunch of ice. That's a bit more ice than I actually wanted, but whatever. Um, you know what? Let's just put all the steel there and then uh, grab all that. And then grab some of that. And we're just gonna run our way down. Yeah, I guess robots aren't exactly the best option here. But then there's also the fact that there aren't really any large islands around here that you can set up shop on. Like, this is a pretty large area. The biggest is back up at base, but it's like, that's got all the power and stuff. Yeah, I don't need to add anything there. But, ice. Add ice, let's fill that up a bit. Yeah, let's just a little extra. Oh wow, we've got so much just backed up. Why are we at like 41.6? How do we not have a whole unit? How'd that happen? But yeah, it sucks that I can't put the foundations in this water. Well, ammonia mix. Ammonia flush. Or whatever. Okay, so I guess the real question is, what is my goal at the moment? Do I want to try and look for a larger island? Or what? Why's our research gone down? We need to increase the speed at which we are producing those, but... We don't seem to have any more of the purple, so we can't do that. Like, I can't really use any of the land over here except for, like, maybe trains. But then it's like, well, I mean, I guess I could use requester chests. I mean, they're making stuff. We are up to 1.7. So, there's at least that. But, yeah, it kind of looks like the main problem is... Oh, crap. The main problem is we need to send more blue signs. Okay, Rocket Bus? Oh, you're still here. Oh, you have some. Go to Gleba. Drop them off. Did I have a second set? Well, gotta go up and look. Okay, I didn't have any up here. But also, how's our other stores looking? We still got some. So, research vessel, what do you got? You don't got any. Vicious, are you able to pick them up? So, yeah, go to Vulcanus. And, okay, that's like halfway to Gleba. Uh, we're not close to that being a problem. Though, that kind of is, but not a major problem. We got stuff going. But yeah, kind of disappointed the foundations can't be used here. I did all that work to get them unlocked, and they're not very useful to me. I mean, I can use them at Fulgora, but other than that, I don't really know why I would use them. Okay. Okay. It's just that a lot of the notification alarms went off, and it's like, wow, that's a lot of getting destroyed or something. Not much more than usual, if at all. Yeah, that's out of the range of that anyway, so... I should just run a belt up there. Oh yeah, I need to work on, building defenses here because of that. Hmm. Okay, well, there's the science. We're back up. You got the science yet? No? Oh, there we go. Okay, we're just gonna wait for that stuff. Not gonna worry about that too much. Let's get back to here. Yeah, there's not a lot of room to build anything here. Okay, I don't know. I mean, I guess I should set up a train now that I know that I can actually run the track on ice platform. I just don't really know where I would put it because I think this entire area is ice, so I can't run anything there, but there's this little space here. I don't know. Oh, how many of these do we have? We got about 2,000, so... I don't know, might as well just grab them and ship them off. I mean, I guess you don't really need that much production, seeing as that this is a late game science. And how much do we have that really needs it? We've got the Prometheum science, which I'm not even sure we really need. Now, the question is, what do we need to actually reach the end of the game for this? We need to create a faster than light travel system. But I don't see any such thing here. I see no such research. So... what does that really mean for us? Do I just have to set out to make a really fast rocket? Or not rocket, space platform? That might as well just be called a spaceship. What do I need for this? Okay, I need to actually get bite or egg handling. Which means I need to capture a nest. And then I need the fusion reactor. But the Prometheum science is only really used for that? The research productivity? But it does unlock Solar System Edge, which... I don't know what that's supposed to do. Shattered Planet. And then Prometheum Science Pack. Yeah, so... is all that I really need to be doing right now is, making a space platform that goes really fast? Which basically just means add a bunch of rockets or propulsion systems. Okay, so, I'm gonna send Rocket Bus back to Novice to restock on certain things. And then, I don't know. Should I just be working out how to make a really fast rocket? I keep saying rocket. Space platform. And maybe drink some water. I mean, to be honest, we probably don't need those productivity modules in there. I mean, with how little homium that we're actually utilizing. But then again, how much of the lithium am I actually using? Okay, we're down to 29. We've got 4 of those. Let's run that. Next time we bring the rocket bus out here, we're gonna have to drop some uranium. Some fuel cells. Okay, we've got a good bit of that. Okay, that's frozen, but it doesn't have snow. But this isn't frozen, but it has snow under it. So does that. Might just be a visual glitch or just how it looks, because we got some over here. I don't know. Okay, what exactly is my goal here? That is the biggest question. I guess seeing what exactly is going on down here. You know what? No. There we go. And we're just gonna do that. Oh, yep. Time to kickstart that again. Because we're getting a little low on stuff. Copper's still doing good. Okay, I'm thinking I might actually push this out past the cliff. That's also a cliff. Might remove that. Not sure if we really need it in the first place. Okay, rocket bus. Head on back. Not to Gleba. I didn't. Oh, you're taking the route from Gleba. Okay. Uh. I mean, I kind of want to get off this plant for a little bit. Oh, I need to, slap some rocket fuel in here. I don't have any heat pipes over here, so, Oh, wait. Uh, do I have any? Yeah, I got some low-density structures, so... Mm, yeah, I'm not working on rocket park productivity yet. Hey, what do you have? You don't have any more of those science packs. What about... Do we have any on Gleba? How much do we have? Well, I mean, we've got... We've got enough for now. It's not like I'm using too much of it. Oh, hey. Okay, we've got rocket fuel productivity. We've got some asteroid productivity. Yeah, I'll probably put some of these other ones that I have plenty of research being made for. Like, run those while I'm, testing some things. Okay, we'll drop that. Oh yeah, I have you picking up rocket parts. So we'll just drop that stuff. Don't necessarily need all that rocket fuel. We've got enough rocket fuel. Okay, trying to figure out what I need for, faster than... not faster than light travel. Oh, let's throw as much of that in there as possible. Throw as much in there as I can. What do I need for capturing? Capture bot rocket. Okay, I can send bioflux over to Novice. Now, where's... I just throw it in a rocket launcher? Yeah, I think I just throw it in a rocket launcher. I mean, I could send bioflux to the research vessel so that I can take it on its way back. But then I think there might be a way for me to get a biter nest on Gleba. And I could easily feel it from there. But what exactly does a tamed nest get me other than biter eggs? I'll have to figure that out. Why do I have logistics robots? I don't know. Why do I have logistics robots on me? Oh, did it arrive? Yeah, okay. Let's send that. Gonna be loud. Okay. Not enough to make more, but we got plenty here now. Yep, just make it faster. Don't I have? Apparently not. Apparently don't have the copper plate either. Uno más. Okay, so now we can just kinda... If I put it in the right spot... No! Hold on. Stop it. We're just gonna filter it to accept rocket parts. So, rocket fuel, not rocket fuel, and the other not rocket fuel. Oh, I have all the rocket fuel. Okay, I think the last thing that goes on is me. Ah, crap. Logistics. Toggle it off. Get that out of here. And, how's this looking? Iceless. So I'm taking all of your ice and all of this just because. And I'm just gonna dump it all down here. And of course I took off the armor with the exoskeletons, and now I'm super slow. Gonna take forever. Yep, keep it fueled. I thought I was gonna be working on working on automation for here, but I can't really think of how to really automate it more than it already is, other than having the stuff being trained back and forth. Like, maybe have a train that takes fuel down to keep it heated, and then have a train that brings the signs up? I don't know, I guess. The question would become, where would I offload and load? I don't know, I guess I could figure that out at some point. Yep, we're finally leaving this place. Oh yeah, Phiseus. You ready to go out again? Head to Fulgora. I don't know, I guess you'll get some of that stuff. Okay, we have arrived to this. Do we want to head back to Novice directly? I think so. So we'll just head there. Laser has a 95% resistance. Uh, 90% resistance on carbonic. But it, well, I mean, 100% fire resistance. Not really any other. Okay, there's a metallic. It's got a 90% laser. %10 explosion resistance. By the way, okay, so we've got pure explosion damage. And then there's more explosion damage? Okay, whatever. Okay, Gleba is still doing research. Research vessel. I'm gonna task you with, bringing me some bioflux. Yeah. So next time you head out, grab me some. Oh, I didn't put a weight condition on poor Gora. Okay, go to Novice. Okay, we're on our way. Yeah, I guess I just put a bunch of thrusters on and just call it a day. Whenever it comes to making something that goes fast. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, unless there's some secret way to gain technology that I don't know of. Okay, how are things going here? We got like 45 of those. Okay. Now, are we making those into anything? I don't think we are, so... And that was all the way over there. And it was still loud. Actually, hold on. What do you need? Okay, you don't need those. No. You need these. Those things loud enough. Okay, you can head out to Gleba and drop those. Okay, wait. how's Gleba doing? Why is it decreasing? Okay, so... Oh no, I'm here now. I'm just gonna grab my stuff. Do I have any carbon fiber? No? Okay, why do I have so many efficiency modules? You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna drop these here. Not too sure why I have all of these. Not too sure why I have the productivity modules either. Nor the speed modules. I think this is armor I took from another planet accidentally. Power armor Mark II. Oh yeah, how do I make the mech? Not the Spidertron, the mech armor. I'm gonna queue it up. I'm gonna keep it at the end. Hatch eggs into captive spawners and place them anywhere on novice. Oh, they can only be placed on novice. Okay, that's understandable. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know if I care about the biolab. It just makes research not take as much research, basically. And it's like, what is Factorio but making research, so... I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna change that. Well, research vessel. You have gifts? No. Have you even went out? Uh... There we go. Somehow it got more ammo than it was supposed to have. That's a weird error to have. You know what? Let's add or inactivity of like, I don't know, half a minute, and request satisfied. Also, oh yeah, I need to get the biter eggs to get productivity 3. Okay, can I make those by hand? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to clear those out of my inventory. Or my, logistics. I don't need those anymore. Don't think I really need explosives either. Oh, did I keep cliff explosives? Did I unlock cliff explosives? I don't think I did. No, there's cliff explosives. Let's also queue that up. Oh yeah, I think I might need to work on making some space signs. Which takes what? Ice, iron, and carbon. Okay, I can't put that there. Okay. You know what? Send me some belts from down there. Instead of having to try and make stuff. Hold on. What am I doing? Okay. And then we, clap that down. And we just kind of, copy, paste. And then we're like, nope, we want, space signs. And also space signs. Yeah, I'm not using a whole lot of space science anymore. Okay, you're on your way back. That's a lot of bioflux. I'm gonna say we're good on that. Let's grab a rocket launcher. Even though I'm making a crap ton, I'm just gonna... listen to 7 rockets launch at once, right beside my head. Okay, I'm gonna add to my logistics over here that I want 100 bioflux. Okay, I want some robot frames. I don't want to have to make them. And I don't think I have them set to be deliverable. There we go. Just grab some of those. Processing units. Really? I don't have any of those being delivered to me. Interesting. Okay, let's make one of those. Okay, so let's go test this out. If I don't get stuck on stuff. Okay, so uh let's make another. And also, why in the world do I have yellow ammo? Why do I even have a pistol? Get this trash out of here. Why do I even have yellow ammo? You know what? Let's try to do that one. And they all come out of the woodwork to kill it. Okay, let's just take a look. Okay, I'm gonna scoot my way back up this way. How much ammo do we have for this? Not a whole lot. We got about a little over 10 shots. Oh wait, shift right click. Forgot how to do it. Okay, so no. I want it to be protected from the other biters and stuff. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, let's make one more of those. Okay, let's just try to keep this running. And, we need... Oh yeah, we want bioflux. They spoil into biters. Okay, so what do I use? Hold on. Portable fusion. I can do captive biter spawner now, but I can also do productivity module. I'll queue that up. Those other ones don't take the super special green science. Okay, question is, what can I use biter eggs for? Other than fuel right now. I don't know, I'll just burn them until I can figure out what to do with them, because I don't know what to do with them. Because I don't want them hatching, so might as well just burn them until I can figure out what to do with them. Okay, so... yeah, I think the only thing I can really do is the productivity module, unless I want to... I mean, there's also the overgrowth soil. So maybe I'll put that in the queue, because that also requires biter eggs. You know what? I'm gonna move that up to here. Okay, so, Gleba's doing stuff. Oh wow, we've got like no bioflux right now. Almost seems like we need to increase the speed on this. Yeah, we don't need that one. Yeah, just burn the biter eggs until I can actually use them. Okay, looks like I need to send Physius. Over to Vulcanus. To acquire some stuff. Why are we so low on copper? Oh. Because we are so low on copper ore. Forgot about that. You know what? Use filters. We are going to keep iron ore. And now we are going to do that. No, use filter, copper. Oh. Thought I said that. We get sulfur from the carbon. It's like we don't need the carbon. We need the ice and metal. Okay, let's head over here and, modify. Okay, let's cut this here. Cut that there. And just slap that there. And then we change this to copper ore. And then we request copper. All the copper. You know what? I'm gonna copy... Hold on. Gonna copy this. and slap it here. But then I'm just gonna slap a few more of these down. Because I want as much copper to be dropped as possible. And copper is only able to be dropped if we've got iron getting dropped. All the time. Hold on. Let's actually zoom back up there. Do we have any stack inserters? Because if so, it could help empty this a bit faster. Do we have any stack inserters here? If not, I'll have... let's get rid of the bioflux. I don't think we need that much bioflux. But, I wanted to grab some stack inserters. While it's waiting here. Okay, there's some copper ore. Looks like I might need to, add a little bit more protection. Oh. You know, whatever. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I need to think about adding some protection over here. Because that's a little intimidating. Uh... Okay. Yeah, drop that once you get here. Uh... Okay, let's give you some speed modules. Speaking of speed modules, how are speed modules doing up here? Not at all? Okay. Not like we have any copper going on anyway. What? I'm gonna add a space platform. Oh, what kind of productivity modules do I have? Okay, I've got enough productivity modules that I can increase the productivity on all these. Oh, you've got quality. Yeah, because I wanted to get some quality plate going. By the way, We're not backed up, so that's good. Getting some better productivity out of some of these. Hmm. Auto request. There we go. That's why it's not doing anything. Okay, let's go back to novice, see how things are doing. You know what? Yeah, you can pick up another stack whenever you get back. Oh wait, I didn't want to go that far back. Okay. Okay. What kind of, specialties do I have? Oh wow, I don't have, like, any good quality modules on those. I'm gonna re-enable these because I've got enough materials. I mean, I've at least got productivity. How many? I've got one rare. Oh no. Nope. Gotta monitor it so that whenever it makes like an epic or something, I can open up a spot for it. Yeah, you know what? Let's see about trying to make some quality. Because higher thrust is, I don't know, better, I guess. Less pipe I have to run, less space I have to make things take up. Oh, you're missing stuff too. Burner? What? No, I wanted stack. The heck is wrong with you? Might send some of those to get recycled. Okay. Not too sure what to do with Swervy Ninja here. How are you doing? Okay, back to novice. We've got what kind of crushers? Okay, we got some epic. Well, we got one epic. Okay, let's head back up here and just upgrade these. Oh. I mean, at least we have a source of copper? What quality stuff do we have here? And I hit the wrong button again. Those don't really want to make anything quality, do they? Okay, recyclers. Yeah, I don't really want the asteroid collectors anymore. The base. It's like, just crush them. Why'd I specify any quality turret whenever I've only got the basic? got plenty of iron. This guy's still producing. Not a whole lot, but it's still producing. Maybe I should start recycling those productivity modules. I'm gonna turn this one into a buffer chest. Then I'm gonna put a requester chest, like right there. Maybe not there. Yeah, right about there. And then have it request copper plate, not from buffer chests. And we've got a crap ton of copper plate just hanging out. So that's not that big of a deal. Ah yes, just some random ice. But yeah, that's basically putting the copper plate back into rotation. Meanwhile, this is protected for other uses. Still not too sure what to do about this. By the way, how's Rocket Bus doing? Just kinda here, I guess. Doesn't really use a whole lot of stuff whenever it's sitting here. Well, we need to get copper production back up if we want to start building stuff like that again. So Vicious. Drop the calcite. You're heading back to Vulcanus. By the way, how's the solar panel doing? How's my solar panel stuff doing? Not really doing. How is it? It ran through everything. Okay, doesn't really matter. Five nuclear reactors just sitting there. Oh. Guess I'm not making rocket silos anywhere. Am I? Okay, we're gonna stop making those, because, I think that's more than enough. Okay, guess I'm not making rocket silos anyway, because why would I need to? Okay, I'm just gonna slap this down here. Get a requester chest. And tell it to make a rocket silo. Go into this. Be like, yep. No. Quality modules. And electric motors? Am I even putting those? Yeah, I'm putting them. You know what? I'm just disabling you. Even though I could have just did that. Yeah, put it back. That's way too many heat exchangers. Because it doesn't look like this getting too many produced right now. Okay, Physius, how you doing? We don't have enough room. On the way 500, we don't got the room for that. Get out of here. Actually, let's send you to Gleba. Drop those off. I mean, I could just copy this and, have it so that it's sending copper. Also, Because this isn't gonna cut it. I'm gonna have to work out my copper. Gonna have to capture some copper somewhere. Where exactly, I don't know. Do I have any epics sitting around? We'll find out. Oh, get us some bioflux. Yeah, I don't really want that thing to die yet. I should probably look into fish breeding. I can do that. I forgot about that. I need to figure out how to do that. Well, we got the bioflux, so send it over. Okay, fish breeding. Where would I find that? Over here. Made in biochamber or chemical plant? We take raw fish, which... We take raw fish, nutrients, and water. Okay, so it's kind of a symbiotic relationship. I think we can just feed it fish. We can try that. that's gonna take a lot of power. It doesn't need to be disconnected anymore. We can do nutrients from fish, but we want to breed fish. Oh, it's a chemical plant. And then I can use this to process nutrients. Fish breeding takes a couple of fish. $20 nutrients, 20 nutrients. We need 100 nutrients. Oh! Need to recapture it. I said cut. We're gonna bring this up here so that we can just, I don't know, do something with the spoiled stuff. Okay, before I start doing that, I need to just get myself down there. Recapture that thing. Okay, yeah, let's just make the nutrients. Okay, so, out on the left. Actually, let's do a buffer so I can trash unrequested. Or something, I don't know. Or I can just be like, spoilage, I don't want any. That's how you do that. And now we jam that in there. We request spider eggs. And then we catch fish. Where's the fish? There we go. We've got like 92 eggs on the way. The fish will last for a while. No. I'm just gonna slap a requester here for spoilage. Holy crap, we got so much. Okay, how are you hanging? We still got a bunch of bioflux, but it's not gonna last long enough to get completely used. Oh hey, I can make the productivity modules now. Biter egg. Productivity module 2. So, I guess we just quality the output. Okay, it's still got power from that. Am I making these here? Just gonna slap that down. See if one of those arrives. And then I'm gonna requester. And I'm gonna say nutrients. And trash unrequested. And I can process stuff into nutrients. I can process spoilage into nutrients just regularly. Or I could use a biochamber, which I don't have any here. Oh hey, look at all that spoilage. I could productivity this. For some reason. I also could turn bioflux into nutrients. Kind of forget what I'm making. Places. Hold on. We got a couple research that we could, do something about. A couple research. That doesn't take that, so. I want to add something that takes the bioscience. Let's queue that up. Let's put it in between, because... You know what? We'll put that on the back burner a bit. I mean, I guess we could let the, agricultural science just die off a bit. Like, die off for a bit. And just focus on the other stuff. All the other researches that could be useful. Oh, wait. I wanted to do the overgrowth. Let's queue that up and put that before. By the way, how is Aquilo doing? Well, it's not frozen, but kind of cold, and of course it's run out of lithium. Only got 700 and some. I'm gonna have to spend a lot of my time on Aquilo if I want to get this research done. I could put a train depot down here, but I could only do like 1 or 2 wagons. I could do a train depot up here with 1 or 2 wagons. But I'd still need something to heat it. Rare. got any epics around? No, we don't have any epics. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much if we waste the fish, because at least we have stuff getting processed. I mean, we've got enough biter eggs. But also, just in case. I don't know why it's not. Okay, so I need to figure out my copper. Which means I'm gonna have to, acquire some copper somewhere. Which I'm only really gonna be able to do with artillery at this point. Let's up the quality on this guy. I mean, might as well. By the way, did that show up over here? It did indeed, so I do have them around. Hmm. Turn that off. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted. Just slap that down. I want to make a higher quality. How do I make a higher quality biter egg? That doesn't make any sense to me. Got a bunch of fish. Okay, 40 minutes and we have how much in the system? 752. That's gonna spoil. Yeah, I'm not too sure, how exactly to deal with this. What exactly are we making up here? We're making higher quality. We're not making any tier 2s out of these guys. Though we could be, but, we're kind of running a little low on copper. Oh, Pisius. You've got copper plate for us, okay. Come on back. Let's add a section for big mining drill. Rares. Because I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of rares built up. No, we don't actually. We just have uncommons. Well, Physius, forget that. You are grabbing that whenever you, get back here. Speaking of getting back here, it's almost 11, so... that'll be the stream for tonight. I'm gonna have to, determine what my next course of action is. I'm getting distracted. I think I need to go back to Aquilo and get some blue science done. Go back to Aquilo, get blue science done, get some stuff getting done. Do something there. I think that's what my goal is, because I got some science to do. Tomorrow will be Voice of the Void. I am going to try to stream till Saturday. Stream on Saturday, take off Sunday. There really shouldn't be anything that gets in the way unless we gotta do something with my grandmother. I'll try to figure out what I'm doing. So, yeah, I'll try to figure out what I'm doing for the rest of the week. It's like, after Halloween, I'm probably gonna start trying to do some projects. If I don't somehow find myself with a job. So, yeah. So, yeah, for like the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna try to stream as much as I can in the 3-hour window I give myself. I don't really know how people can stream a, like anything for an hour and then be like, well, that's good enough. Because it's like, I did that stream with World of Horror, and it was only about an hour. And I was like, I don't really. It's like, I was torn between uh, continuing and just quitting. Because it's just like, I mean, I just wasn't feeling it that night. It's like, I've only streamed for an hour. But yeah, well, I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to say. So I'm gonna see about ending this stream here.